Good morning, everybody. I have not really been uploading because I've been waiting for something to happen, but a lot of bad things have been happening, actually. I've been waiting for something good to happen, I guess is what I'm really trying to say. I've been waiting for good news, but instead, a lot of not so good things have been happening. So I just figured it's been a couple of days and I'll just kind of give you some updates on what has been going on in my life. Nothing too crazy, but let's just get it out the way. Let's get this one out the way, trading. So I kind of mentioned trading, and this is kind of a reason why I don't really like to talk about trading. So I'm actually not really going to talk about it because I get excited. I say how I'm about to make money off of it, and then I lose everything. And that's exactly what I did. Literally, when I posted that video, the next day I lost all my money. I blew out my entire account. But the reason why is not because of my skills or my lack of my skills. The reason why I lost all my money is because I had a crash out and I just did a lot of stupid things that I know not to do. But sometimes, I am trying to work on controlling my emotions with trading, and I do think that the minute that I really can do that is the minute that I will really be able to have that breakthrough moment, because the skill is there. It's not the skill, it's not anything, it's just me doing something stupid. And the reason why I do stupid things, I don't do it on purpose. And I do stupid things, you could say, or risky things, because I'm trying to make money as quick as possible with trading. But lo and behold, I'm not doing that anymore. I blew out my account 3 times last week. I lost $300 just like that. $300 that I can't afford to lose. It really broke me. It really was very bad. The second time it happened, it was really bad. It was really bad. I thought that I was so past blowing out my accounts, but this is just how hard trading is. This is how, I don't know how to explain it. And I've been doing this for 2 years, and I'm still making these mistakes that I know not to make. I already knew in my mind. I was like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and I did it anyway. That's why I'm what I need to do is control my emotions and stop over trading and things like that, which I already knew not to do, but I did it anyway because I was I was on a mission to get my account to a certain amount as quick as possible. But now I'm not. Now I'm just gonna do what has worked for me in the past and just focus on that. So yes, I do have money in my account again, but I am just going to focus on what worked at the time, and I'm just going to stick to that. So that's why I don't want to offer trading advice right now. Maybe when I become a profitable trader and I'm actually making full-time money doing it, I will offer advice. But I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys. I lost a lot of money that I can't even really afford to lose. So, and today was a losing day too. Today was a losing day, but most days are profitable. You just take a losing day. It may end up being a break-even day, but you just take it what you know. And I know there's people that are gonna be like, you should quit trading. You should quit. And I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna give it one more chance. And I'm not saying I'll never really truly quit, but I may take a long break again, because I've taken breaks for 6 months at a time at times. So I may take a long break if I end up blowing out my account again, but I really just told myself we're just going to go back to what we know. I've been able to flip my account 3 times, so I know what I'm able and capable of doing. But yeah, okay, so once again, I'm really not going to talk about trading too much, because I'm only really going to update you probably when I actually am making money from trading, because at this point, it's just this back and forth thing, and I just there's no need or no use of me really talking about it right now. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Okay, so the next thing I was going to talk about is I'm really out here finna do some DoorDash orders. Well, I'm really, to be honest with you, I kind of don't know what I want to do or need to do. Online work is slow. I've been doing online work the past couple of days, and I've been securing money, but work is slow today. And I've been getting all type of deactivation emails and all this stuff, so it's just like really discouraging because I got kicked out of this one website for a whole lot of nothing. Won't give me a reason why. I did a UGC video as well, and they didn't approve of it, and won't give me an answer why. So I'm definitely facing a lot of challenges with being self-employed, but at the same time, some things are working well, and I am making money still, so at least there's that. So today, since work was slow, I was like, I'll go out and do DoorDash. I haven't did DoorDash since the last video you saw me do, because I don't do DoorDash all the time. I only do it like for quick money. I only do it like, you know, when I feel like it's necessary. I don't rely on DoorDash because the reasons why is because, number one, I have to go way to downtown Dallas. Like, I have to go way to downtown area for me to do work, number one. Number two, I got a parking ticket last time, $100 parking ticket. Now, I don't know if that was from, I think that's really honestly from the fact that I just sat in the parking lot for a while because the orders were slow and I was waiting for an order to come in. So I sat in a parking lot for like 30 minutes, and then I ended up getting a letter in the mail, and I got a $100 parking ticket. So that's very lovely. Not at all, you know. Number three is the fact that, you know, like, sometimes it's slow. It's sometimes like you be sitting there for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, even an hour waiting for orders because there's so many other DoorDashers in that area. The competition is crazy. So like that part, you know, everybody else is taking the orders. I never reject an order. Anything that comes my way, I take it, you know. That's just how desperate I be for orders. I don't care if it's not a good order, you know. They're all pretty much good for me though, because they're not, you don't have to drive way far out. You're typically in the downtown area. Plus, once again, I'm just trying to get what I can get. Number four, you know, the money don't even be moneying that much anyway. Like, on average, I'll probably get like $20. And now that's because I only do like 3 or 4 orders. I only work for like 2 or 3 hours. So, you know, I would say you probably make like about $10 an hour. That's including tips. With tips, you're probably making like $10 an hour with DoorDash. So it's not good money at all. But this is the only kind of, you know, is that a police just sitting there? That's the only kind of like gig app I really am able to do right now, because everything else has wait lists and things like that. And plus, I don't even really like doing the gig apps and stuff like that. So I don't know. Number 5, I just bought my car and it already has a lot of miles on it, and I don't want to be using my car to be out here doing DoorDash. I'll do it every once in a while, but not regularly, not every day, things like that, because it is a lot of my car. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to mention. I keep wondering if this is gonna make the lighting a little bit better, but probably not. So there's so many reasons why DoorDash for me is just like not my favorite way of making money at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but the reason why I do think I am out here is because I'm just trying to continue to secure money for this trip that we're going on, and I don't want to just, I guess what I'm really trying to say is I don't want to really just sit around the house and do nothing when I feel like have money coming from other work that I've done, but I want to continue the momentum. I don't want to have a slow day, and you know what I'm saying? So when the online work is slow, because Saturday I made $100 with my online work, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, things like that. But sometimes it's slow, and when it's slow, I figure there's other things that I can do. Plus, my son, my grandma, he's sleeping my grandma today, which is very rare, but I really appreciate that. So once again, that was an opportunity for me to be like, all right, bet, let me go out and do some work since my son is asleep. Typically, if he was upstairs with me, like, then I would just be like, no, I'm not gonna go out because I'm gonna let him sleep, and I'm just gonna do what I can do at home. But since that's not the case, you know, I can kind of get out today. So those are some of the reasons and some of the things that I'm thinking about as far as why I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out here and make a little $20 at best. I'll be surprised if I end up making a little bit more, but I'm out here a little bit earlier than normal. It's 10:30 right now. I usually be out here by 1 o'clock, and then come home by like 3. So maybe I can get a little something more. I don't know. And then not to mention the little money you'd be making be going right back into gas. It'd be seeming like, maybe not all of it, but I'm just saying the money you make, it'd be basically going right back into gas. So you almost be wondering like, but this is instant money. This is something, and right now, okay, next thing I wanted to talk about. The next thing I wanted to talk about is I worked a shift at the stadium, so I do still have my stadium job, you guys. It's just that I only work big events. I'm not able to work more. I would if I could. Like, if I could work part-time, full-time, whatever, I would, but you can't. You know, I can't. But that's fine anyway, because it's like an hour away from where I live, so it really doesn't make sense for me to be coming out here like all the time like that. So I worked a Monday I did pull a shift, and of course I worked, but well, we'll talk about it. But anyway, I worked on Monday, and we did the AC/DC concert. Like, AC/DC is having a tour, their last tour, you know. And, you know, I don't really listen to AC/DC like that, or a lot of those classic rock bands. Like, I know of them, and I know some songs here and there. But let me tell you guys something. When I say this is one of the best concerts I've ever been to, like, I'm so serious right now. Like, I haven't been to a ton of concerts, but when I say that this was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, I'm not lying. Okay? But anyway, and then, like, not only did I get to go to a concert for free, but I got paid to be there. Now, it was intense because my manager is very, like, I don't want to say too much, but I don't have a good relationship with my manager. He be doing too much, like absolutely too much, and I don't like stuff like that. I don't like working with people like that. At times it's better than others, but that night he was horrible, and I don't really know what to say. Like, I've talked with my mom about it because we both work together, so we've had our little conversation about it, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna even talk too much about it, but my manager is like crazy. Like, he's literally crazy. Anyway, but the concert, I'm not gonna sit here and think about the bad parts too much, but I'm gonna think about the good parts. And the concert itself was really great. I love rock concerts. I've always said to myself, rock concerts are probably the best concerts that you can go to. I believe rock, because honestly, it don't matter if you like the music or not. You can just headbutt to the music, you know, and like I said, AC/DC is a really good band. There's a lot of songs that people know, like, dang, now I don't even remember. I know Highway to Hell, which, as a Christian myself, hearing a whole stadium of people sing I'm on a highway to hell while they're wearing glowing devil horns, and, you know, if you know anything about AC/DC, that band is like very, like, almost like demon coated, like very like devilish. That's kind of just their theme is like devilish. Like I said, they had the horns, and like some people's shirts were like the guy looked like he was a demon and stuff. So like, as a Christian, I had to really just kind of like cringe a little bit, but just, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, y'all are wrong and all. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm just saying, like, that's wild to me to be a Christian and to be surrounded by a stadium of people singing I'm on a highway to hell. Like, I know it's just a song, I know, and a lot of people are gonna say it's not that deep, but it is that deep. It really is. Like, we could talk about the Travis Scott concert and like a lot of different, we could really go deep into that. I'm not gonna get deep into it, but whatever, it was still a fun concert. They did the Thunderstruck song, which is the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders theme song, basically their high kick song. So as someone who has done Cowboys football games and have seen the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and have seen their coach and have seen them practice the Thunderstruck song and have seen it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have been there with the Dallas Cowboys game and the cheerleaders and all of this stuff. Like, I've been there, so that was cool. But the reason why I say it was such a good concert is because, let me just tell you something, you guys. AC/DC band is old as heck. They are old. Like, they are in their 70s. Okay, you have to understand this. They are super old. They are retirement age. This is their last tour. However, they perform better than anybody that I've ever seen live. And I'm not exaggerating about that. I've seen Beyonce, I've seen Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey is not a good live performer these days, but she's a legend. I've seen Lionel Richie, I've seen Earth, Wind and Fire, I haven't seen many people. I've seen Tyler the Creator, I've seen, who else have I seen? I've seen a bunch of R&B old school people, because there was this R&B concert I went to, like SWV and things like that. So I've seen quite a bit, not a ton of people, don't get me wrong, I haven't been to a ton of concerts, but I've seen a few. This AC/DC concert just casually was the best one I've ever been to. This other dude, Zach Bryan, I've been to that concert. That was another free concert that I went to because he's a country artist, and I got to go to that one for free. And get paid to be there because, you know, I was working. That was decent, you know, it was a little country something. But long story short, what I'm really trying to say is this AC/DC concert, there was not a black person in sight. I may have seen 3 black people out of the hundreds of white people I've seen. One of them was a sugar baby. Like, she was obviously had, regardless of whether she was a sugar baby or regardless of whether she just had a boyfriend who just had money, like, she was a young black girl and with an old white man, and I was like, I respect it. I ain't gonna even sit here and judge it. Probably wish that was me, not gonna lie, but and then I think I saw like 2 mixed people, like not even full blacks, like just 2 mixed people. So the black girl, the young black girl, was obviously just there because her man wanted to be there, and then the other 2 were just half black. So you didn't see no black people. You mainly seen old white people, like with their rock outfits on. So it was so cute to me. I ain't gonna even lie. You saw, of course, AC/DC appeals to the older generation. You know what I'm saying? And you saw younger people there as well, but the younger people there was basically there with their parents or something like that. Blah, 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 blah. The end of the concert is the main thing I really want to talk about, though, because the end of the concert was so... Once again, I have to stress that these people, these men were like in their 70s. The man that's singing, like, let me just say this. The music was amazing. Like the music sounded just like when you hear it in the you know what I'm saying? The music sounded just like the record. You know what I'm saying? The man that was singing sounded amazing. Sounded back in black. You know, that's how he sings. He was singing like that for 2 hours. Just screaming in the microphone. But it sounded the way it sounds, you know? Like I said, a lot of people you see live, they don't necessarily sound the same. They be sounding like not as good, or they be having like a backtrack. They be lip syncing, or they just don't sound as good or whatever. This man was running around the stage, just had a microphone and just singing. The guitarist is also a legend. I ain't gonna even lie about it, legend. Because first of all, just performed like crazy throughout the concert. Second of all, you know, at the end of the concert, we thought, we all thought the concert was over when it was over, because we were like, okay, this is the finale, the concert is over. We were like, the concert's gonna be over at 10:30. The concert wasn't over till 11 o'clock. The concert was supposed to be over at 10:30. They kept going for 30 more minutes. Like, they just kept going. I'm like, these men are in, like I said, these are senior citizens. They just kept going. And I think that's the thing I've never experienced before in a concert, is like an encore, like a going over your time. You know what I'm saying? People who are just happy to be there, you can tell that they just loved being there and loved performing. And I love that. Because once again, I've been at concerts where it looked like the person didn't want to be there. Mariah Carey, just there to collect a check. You know what I'm saying? And once again, Mariah Carey's a legend. I don't want to speak much on her, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows, right? At this time in her life and in her career, she's not the best performer anymore. But these people, like, we were like, okay, the concert's over. Then the guitarist just sat there and just kept playing and playing and playing. This 75-year-old man playing the guitar better than people my age. I'm telling you, just ripping on the guitar, just ripping, like, and just kept going. Just kept going. I'm like, what kind of drugs is this man on? You could have sworn this man is on some coke or something, but I'm like, I don't think he's on drugs, because being on coke in your 70s is wild, and I don't think it's that. You know, I think it's also maybe just adrenaline. Like, when you're rock legends, like, legitimate, they're not normal 75-year-old men, you know what I'm saying? They're literally rock legends. So, like, maybe just the adrenaline and just the pure love of music kind of kept him going. But I'm like, bro, I was exhausted. Like, but mind you, I was there for like, you know, 8 to 10 hours. I don't know how long that was, 8 hours. So I was toe up from the flow up. But I'm like, bro, he just kept going. It was amazing. And then even after the super long guitar solo, where we thought the concert was over, then they played another 2 more songs. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe that was a part of the set list, maybe that was a part of everything all along, but at the same time I was like, this is crazy, but I respect this so much. And I don't know, it definitely was kind of like a go out with a bang kind of moment. Like, I know this was their last tour. I feel honored to be a part of it personally, because, like, okay, and then there's a Kendrick Lamar concert that is also happening, but I will be missing that one. But to be honest with you, after seeing AC/DC, and I'm just going to be completely honest with you, I'm pretty sure the Kendrick concert is not going to be as good. And the only reason why I say that is because of the way Kendrick performs. Like, I saw the Super Bowl show. It wasn't very good. I'm not gonna, it wasn't. The energy was not the best. I love Kendrick Lamar. I do. I like his music. I don't listen to him all the time. I liked him more then than I do now. And I can argue and say, like, I feel like To Pimp a Butterfly was his best album, and nothing has ever come close to that he's made after that. But I wish he would go back into that direction of making more artistic type of music instead of like this hood like type of music or whatever. But it is what it is. He's Kendrick Lamar. He can make whatever type of music he want to make. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say? See, I like the lighting when it's like this, but I'm like next to a truck, so they're like helping me out with the shade. But we're gonna exit this lighting very soon, and that's not bad. Okay. So I kind of just wanted to talk about, I really just had such a good time at the concert. Aside from the stress that I felt with my manager, and aside from just the like pure pain that I was in for standing and doing the most like physically, so mentally and physically it was like, it was horrible. But spiritually I think just like you know, I love music. I'm a music head, so like I loved being at the concert, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. I'm still waiting on my money for my tax return and my lawsuit money. I check my account multiple times a day. It's like, nope, still nothing in there. That's about $3,000 that's supposed to be coming my way, and it's just like, I'm just frantically continuing to look at my accounts, and you know, it really sucks that, you know, it's funny how I've been going downtown so much that I know how to get to exactly where I need to go without navigation. I used to need navigation to get here, but it's actually so easy to get to downtown when you really think about it. I don't know. Now leaving is kind of a different story, but it's still not that hard to leave. It's once you get it and once you know where to go, it's easy. But I used to have like navigation to know how to get here, so that's crazy. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm waiting on my thousands of dollars to hit my account, because I definitely, when that does hit, I will be able to finally breathe a little bit. I've been super stressed these past couple of days, and I'm trying not to let life like take me out. I'm trying not to let all this stress get to me, because stress is a silent killer, and I have anxiety, and anxiety affects my heart. And I haven't been to the doctor, and I know I need to go to the doctor bad. Like, I haven't been to the doctor since Adam was born, and Adam is 4 years old. So you can only understand how much of an issue that is. The only time I've been to the doctor is I've been to the emergency room. Only time I go get medical care is when I go to the emergency room. But yes, you know, like, I do need to actually just go to a doctor. I need to get a physical. My kids go. I make sure that they go. I make sure they go to the dentist. But when it comes to myself, I don't even know. I think more than anything, it's more just like almost like a fear in a way at this point. Like, I don't know, but I'm not really that scared of going to the doctor, but I don't really know what it is. Like, I just don't make time to go, but I need to, because I don't know what's going on with my body, and I feel like you need to know what's going on with your body, like you do. But I do know that I actually have anxiety. Like, I was prescribed some prescription drugs for anxiety that I refused to take. I took it one time, and I didn't like the way it made me feel, and I don't take it. I don't want to take any type of prescription medicine. I'm okay as I am. It's just that anxiety tends to affect my heart, like my actual heart. It puts pressure on my heart at random times of the day, and sometimes it affects me more than others. So it's not like I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, just worrying. It's really not like that. It's really more so just like, okay, I guess I can't come over here. I don't know. it's really just a physical manifestation for me. Like, yes, I do have like anxiety thoughts, but like I said, anxiety for me is more so like the physical aspect of anxiety, and it just really sucks. I'm scared to sit and park here because of the parking ticket I got, but pretty much we're finna pick up some orders. I just thought that I would kind of just sit here and just kind of like finish up this conversation because I'm about to go out. But yes, we made it to downtown just like that. We made it to, at first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go downtown. Where we're here. That just shows how fast I can get to downtown. We're here. What was that, 20 something minutes? The traffic wasn't bad at all. So that was another thing, traffic wasn't bad. So yeah, pretty much I'm gonna let you guys go. I may upload a little bit later to see how much I made today and everything like that, but I'm pretty much gonna just gonna turn on my DoorDash app and just see what we can make today. Since we already out here, might as well make the best of it. So I ain't finna go all the way back home for what? So yeah. Probably not allowed to record. Yes, I love working like a slave for $9. Oh man, I just, first it's a little over an hour so far and I made $9. So just pointing that out. I don't know, was it worth it? I don't know, because I gotta put gas in my car. I want to go home, honestly. Made $9, but I'm probably just gonna go home right now because I still haven't ate lunch. And like, I was gonna go home at like 3 o'clock, but it's only like 12:20. And honestly, this is the lunch crowd. I could just, let's play that music. This is apparently the lunch crowd. I never thought I'd end up in the city of Dallas building, but here we are. Anyway, no, yeah. I don't know what to say because I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling a type of way because of the fact that I traded with. I decided to trade today with one of my Signal groups that I've been trading with, and I lost $30 just like that. And or was it $20? I can't remember, but I think it was $30 that I just lost. I still have money in my account, so what's lost can be gained right back. But I don't know what to say right now. That also, I think that made me mad more than anything because like I literally was catching these trades as I was completing this order. Like, this is what happened. I was trying to drive to 7-Eleven to get some lunch because I still haven't eaten yet, and I think that's why I want to take a break because like I just want to eat lunch. You know, I just want to eat lunch at this point. Like, and I really just want to go home. Like, I don't even want to do this anymore. But she threw out these signals, which I don't know if I don't know if like my service on my phone was bad, because she usually tells us like, oh, we're trading in 30 minutes. It just seemed like all at once there was, so it was so quick that I missed the trade. And it's so funny because if I would have made that first trade, I would have actually just profited and then I would have just stopped there. But instead, I ended up losing 3 times in a row with her, and I'm thinking that I'm going to stop trading with her. I've made a lot of money with her before, but lately, it hasn't been very good, and I just really feel like I'm just gonna just completely scale it all the way back and just do my own thing and stop worrying about having other people trying to help me, because then I get mad when I lose money with other people. This shouldn't be, okay, there's a 7-Eleven. I'm like, it shouldn't be, it shouldn't be this hard to make it in life. Every time I get close to something, I lose everything. So I'm kind of wondering, should I go 7-Eleven and eat here, or should I just go home and eat? My thoughts are go home and eat, personally. I feel like this was completely a waste of time, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's been a complete waste of time, because the money that I made, I'm having to put right back into gas, and I don't want to do any more orders. It would be worth it if I did more orders, but I don't want to. I'm having a bad day, like, I'm having a bad week, I'm having a bad month, like, and I'm just like, for sure, you guys, I told myself, if things don't work out by the time we go on vacation and come back, I'm getting a job. Well, I'm going to be looking for a job when we come back for vacation. That's going to be difficult because the job market doesn't want to hire anybody. I'm willing to do anything, but at the same time, like, nobody wants to hire you. Even the crappy jobs don't want to hire you. But I will be searching for jobs, because when I know that the job that I had was a godsend. It was an amazing job, and I don't expect to have an amazing job like that again. But I will say, it's just easier to have a job. At least you have guaranteed money and stable money. And, you know, right now I still have time before I have till the end of April, but, you know, I don't think anything is going to work out. I've tried. I really have given it my best. I've tried. And everything is closing. Every door is closing on me. Everything is difficult. Everything is not working out. So, like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I'm so beyond tired. Like, this is making me sick. Like, I don't be having an appetite. I've been losing weight, which is great, but at some point I don't want to lose too much weight. I don't know if anybody can notice. Like, I'm getting smaller. But we're gonna go home and I'm gonna get some lunch. Wait, because I've been sleeping on Tom Thumb's frozen or deli, whatever. They have these ready-to-eat meals: chicken, green beans, potatoes. That's not bad. It's $8, but when you have food stamps, everything's free. What is this? Orange chicken with fried rice? Yes. I think yes. Chicken parm with penne. Oh wow. Wait. Barbecue brisket. Wait. Some of this stuff. Kids can eat smoked sausage with beans. Wait, this is perfect for when you have, oh my god, they even have ribs. What the heck? Lord, so much. No, because tell me why I just got out of Tom Thumb. They have the best. I've been going to different grocery stores trying to find the best deli section, or just like refrigerated section, I guess you could say. Trying to figure it out. Bro, Tom Thumb wins. They win. You know, usually places just have the like the sub sandwiches, and like they'll have like salads, right? Salad or sandwich. But they actually have actual meals here at Tom Thumb. I wanted to show you what they had, or what I got. Like I said, I got the orange chicken with rice. We're gonna be eating off of this all week. I put some stuff back because I'm sure this stuff goes bad like after a while, and only like get a few things at a time. But chicken spaghetti. Then we got like the barbecue stuff. We got some ribs, rib tips. So we got some ribs. I probably should have got some barbecue sauce, but this will do. I put the brisket back, but this one we got the sausage, beans, and mac and cheese. So me and the kids gonna be eating off this all week. Period. They also have like a full rack of ribs, but I'm not gonna eat a full rack of ribs. I got some cheese to put on top of my mac and cheese. I got some baked Cheetos. I got some, okay, this is a meatloaf with green beans and mashed potatoes. Tell me why everything is healthy as well. Like, tell me why everything is healthy. And then I got some potato salad. Honestly, I might can kind of just taste this. It's a deviled egg potato salad. So I don't know. I'm not real good with grocery store potato salads, but I haven't had a grocery store potato salad in years. So I don't know. Maybe they're all not the same, or I don't know. Maybe it's actually pretty decent. But I figured with all this barbecue stuff I got, so it looks like this. Just, oh, that's good. Oh wait, that is good. Oh, it's gonna be on and popping today. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good day today. Listen, I try to be a positive person. I really do. I understand that I've been going through some things today. Like the past couple days have been decent. It's just haven't been the best, right? Today has been kind of a headache, but personally, what I will say is I was driving here and I was just thinking about, let's think about all the positive things going on right now. I lost money in my trading account, but it's not blown out. 2, like, I went way downtown to try and make some money. It didn't really work out, but that's okay. I made something, and it is what it is, you know? Number 3, I still have food stamps, so I can get free food for me and the kids, and there's that, free, you know, food stamps. And they renew in a couple of days, so I have been kind of tight with it but it renews in a couple of days, so 4. I may not have a job, but I have been making money on my own with side hustles. I've been making a couple $100 these past couple of weeks. Or what am I trying to say? Like, I can make almost as much as I was making at my job. Almost as much. As long as I show up and do the work, I can. I may not make as much as I was making, but almost as much. And that is the thing to understand for now. Yes, I have, things are difficult, but some things are difficult and not working out, and some things are working out, you know? I'm also happy because I'm almost at my weight loss goal, my original weight loss goal. I wanted to hit, I don't really want to say my weight, but I'll just say I'm almost at my weight loss goal. Now, buying all this food is gonna be a test. I'm gonna have to definitely work out extra hard today, but we're doing good. All I know is today I'm almost at my weight loss goal, and I'm actually so happy about that. What else? I'm about to go on vacation. Why am I stressed out so much when I'm about to go on vacation? And I should be allowing myself to be excited about this instead of like looking at this as like an overwhelming anxiety-ridden thing. Like, I gotta make money before then, or else I'm gonna. Because I almost have this fear that if I go on vacation and I let all the stress of my everyday life affect me, I'm not gonna have a good time on vacation. Like, I'm gonna be thinking about all the things that I have to come home to, or all the things that I have to do, and I really don't want to do that on vacation. I want to really just allow myself to let go and be happy on vacation. Sure, life is not exactly what happy about. There's a lot of things to be grateful about. God is still good in all of this. God is under control. I'm going to give it up to God. That part too. I'm going to just give it up to God. Because me trying to figure my life out, it's not really going well for me. Me giving it up to God, listen, we gonna see what God does in my life, because yeah, so I'm healthy, I'm losing weight, I do have money, I have a gift card, I have money in my account, I have $3,000 coming. Why am I so stressed out when I have thousands of dollars that's about to hit my bank account? Why am I so stressed out when I've been making money regardless? Why am I allowing myself to stress out so much when there is a lot to smile about? When I have food stamps, when my children's father has a good job now. Why am I allowing myself to stress out, actually? Yes, life kind of sucks in one way. In one regard, life kind of sucks. But in another regard, life is great. And I have to really just not focus so much on the negative. Sure, I don't have a job, but I'm enjoying the time off that I have. I'm not really enjoying it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I do enjoy having time on my hands, even though I'm really not enjoying it. I'm stressed out about it, but I'm just saying, like you have a job and then you don't have any time to do nothing, you know? So I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go home, we're gonna tear this food up. Oh yeah. And then whatever I decide to do the rest of the day is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to not let the negative things affect me. I understand I was just really frustrated earlier today, but I always have to just level myself out and just be like, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. It's okay. So stop focusing on what you don't have and what you can't do and what you're not able to do, or all the things going wrong, and just let it go and let God. You know, it's Holy Week. It's about to be Good Friday. It's about to be Easter. This week should be about Jesus, honestly. So, all of that. All right, yeah. So, I think I'm gonna let you go now. I think I really. Oh, and by the way, this is a QT Big Red Slush. Big Red Slush. Yeah, we good. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. This is a cookout plate. The ribs, the beans, the mac and cheese, the chicken spaghetti, the sausage, the potato salad. I'm in trouble. Look how amazing that looks.